What's going on, Weekend Hangover Nation? I'm your boy Surf, and I'm back. I'm back with an NFL update. Brett Rypien has officially been announced as the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. He's now the ninth quarterback to start for the Broncos since Peyton Manning retired. That's a long list. And Rypien is my favorite kind of starter. He's the undrafted kind. Means the kid really knows the struggle. And if you're familiar with me, then you know that I have a special place in my heart for undrafted talent. But back to Rypien. He's in his second season at Boise State. Honestly, looking back upon it, I'm still shocked that Rypien went undrafted. I was shocked then, and I'm still shocked now. He had a hell of a senior season, and he generated some early draft hype, including some Tom Brady comps, which I don't agree with, but they were there. Plus, he's got that NFL bloodline, being the nephew of a former Super Bowl MVP. But when you look at Rypien as a quarterback, you kind of get it. Not great size or NFL body, a minus athlete, and doesn't possess a big arm. That sounds like a recipe to be a fifth-round draft pick by the Eagles named Clayton Thorson. Oh wait, wrong player. Again, back to Rypien. He tore it up over his college career at Boise State. He was a 4-year starter, played 50 games, threw for 13,578 yards and 90 touchdowns. Arguably, the second best quarterback in Boise State history, behind only the great Kellen Moore. So, how did Rypien get to this point? Undrafted third-string quarterback in Week 1 to starting against the Jets on Thursday Night Football. Well, the Broncos as a whole have been absolutely decimated by injury, to the tune of $51 million on the active roster is gone for the 2020 season. I know money doesn't always talk, but man, that's more than $20 million than the next team. That's a lot of top-end talent gone and not coming back. So, Locke went down against the Steelers, and I'm going to state this because if I don't, it's going to go unstated. Locke looked like shit against the Titans in Week 1, and he looked even worse before his injury in Week 2, even though, I get it, it was early. But 1 for 5, 20 yards, I'm sorry, that's just not getting it done. Locke, to me, has always had deep accuracy issues on an extremely pretty ball, which is weird. So it looked beautiful coming out of the hand, but you don't know where that thing's going. When it's on, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and you could see it. But when it's off, dude, watch out. Now, that's not saying he wouldn't have turned it around. We're talking about one game and less than a quarter against two really good defenses. So, in stepped Jeff Gristle, and he looked surprisingly good in relief against the Steelers, only to be completely pantsed by the Buccaneers. The Bucs just pinned their ears back and went at Driscoll all game. I mean, who gets safeties in back-to-back games? Jeff Driscoll does. Anyways, so Rypien stepped in late. Let's call it garbage time. I'll say that garbage time Rypien looked good. Command over a tempo offense, accuracy, 8 completed passes in a row to 7 different receivers, only to flash that not-so-great arm, attempting to fit one in to Jerry Jeudy in the back of the end zone that ended up being picked off. So, what's the outlook for Rypien against Thursday against the Jets? Well, for a struggling offensive line, his command over tempo could really play. Could really do wonders against an outright awful Jets defense. Nothing lets a bad defense off the hook like slow offenses with inexperienced quarterbacks holding on to the rock too long. Oh, wait, that was Jeff Driscoll the week before against the Buccaneers, making them look like a great defense, which they are not. So, lastly, I want to say this. No matter how Rypien looks Thursday, no matter how good he looks or bad, this is Drew Lock's team until he shows otherwise. Though, a strong performance will certainly add pressure to Locke when he returns. So, alright guys, it's been another Weekend Hangover production. I'm your boy Surf. Hit us up a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Catch you guys later. Peace.